A new Wuthering Waves video. Awesome, they have been releasing a lot recently. Today we have a new gameplay trailer. If you don't know what Wuthering Waves is, this is an upcoming gacha game that many people think could be really good. Now, as far as I know, the game will release in end of 2024. I'm not sure if they changed it before or will change it, because the game was not well received before. Then the developers listened to the people, to their community, and changed quite a bit of things. You know, if we compare it to some of the most popular gacha games, which Genshin probably is, this game was quite different in some ways compared with Genshin. You see, while Genshin puts a lot of energy into its main story, Wuthering Waves will do more on the combat side. Their combat, and you will probably see this in this new gameplay trailer, is so damn good. The combat system Genshin Impact is very simple, relatively speaking, obviously. But again, they are putting more resources to make a great story. Instead, Wuthering Waves will put more focus on combat. That doesn't mean they won't have any story. That doesn't mean it is bad, but it could just be shorter. Anyways, talked way too much already. Let's start. Okay. We see a dude. Okay, probably by the looks of him, yeah, probably that's going to be the standard character. And you see, immediately, if we go back, the world seems a bit dark, maybe, like not so colorful, not many saturated colors. And this was one critique by the community with previous trailers. The world looked even more like just dark and probably pale, and they did improve on that. But you see, even with this has a nice, like, look at the sky, full of stars, beautiful colors. The water looks great. I mean, it's just mainly blue, obviously, but it has so much more color. It used to be so dark generally, so I think this looks pretty damn good. They've been releasing many videos in the last few weeks, and they all look fucking amazing. Again, main character, a bit of running. We see a lot. I don't know if this is going to be an area in the beginning or maybe more in the end of the story. This looks sick. We have I would say, a more present day setting. What I mean by that, it is not like 100 or maybe 400 years ago. No, it's with present day technology, right? But also here we have just a few seconds after, we see a destroyed world. We don't know what happened. We don't know who caused this. Maybe it's a different world. We don't know. But again, and even here, we have way more color. And actually, in the background, this huge mountain changed, which could mean that there will be seasons in the game. Now, I would hope for that, gonna be completely honest, but I think this will maybe be triggered by an event. You know, maybe we meet something or some person, defeat that person, and then there will be cherry trees. I don't know. Still, seasons in a gacha game would be pretty fucking cool, since we haven't had this before. Now, just to look at it again, now we don't have much blue, but again, it's just so much brighter. There are so many colors, even in the next clip. Now again, a bit darker, of course, but it just looks so much more friendly. This, on the other hand, of course, I think it's also supposed to be it, but looks a bit more scary, you know. Can't look far in the distance. It looks windy, rainy, but it's fine. It looks good. Even this, even better shot. This actually reminds me of the newest Monster Hunter gameplay trailer or teaser trailer, where you had a far landscape also with rocks and mountains, and these mountains look quite impressive, not gonna lie. Now, I have to say though, this looks rather empty. We don't see any enemies or any entities really. We have this huge structure that looks like a satellite station. I don't know. We have these towers as well. So it might be a restricted area. We don't know. But why would they have that there if there aren't any monsters? But on the other hand, even the waterfall in the distance looks pretty sick to me. Just a bit scared right now because it looks empty to me. Okay, who's this? Who's this? Oh, new character perhaps. Oh. Oh, Pog! Maybe summoners are a thing? Like, I haven't seen any characters, neither in this game or other games, that could summon, like, monsters. So probably a bad guy. Both of them will be bad guys, I'm assuming. And just again, I said it in the beginning, the combat just... Come on, show it. I mean, it looks so fucking sick. First of all, look at this enemy. It looks just absolutely fucking crazy. Beautiful colors. Again, some glowing colors. Well, I don't know what this in the background is. Huge fucking attacks. I hope they put in dodging mechanics that don't just... that have to be timed. And even if we go back in this video, I hope I didn't miss it, or was it before? Did I miss it? Wait. Yeah, hold on. Here, we have so many different enemy types. I get it. They share some similarities. I mean, they all have red glowing eyes, but they look so different. And I hope they will make the combat system really interesting. Not just simple dodging. You really have to time your attacks and dodging, just like in any Souls game, because that usually is fucking awesome. Also, this like axe looks sick. This looks like your typical like smasher dude that just runs at you with his huge arm. We have some flying enemies as well. And again, just this it will be probably a boss. It just looks so fucking incredible. Even the attacks, like you getting launched mid-air, so cool. Just so amazing. Again, classic. Fall into a sea or into a river. Yeah, and these will be characters. These will be characters. They did showcase them in a previous video with, I think, some attacks. So we did see a bit of them. These will be the standard characters. I don't think we have seen a limited character yet. And of course, I'm pretty sure we will have their, or they will have their own element as well. But until now, I have to say, even these attacks just look sick, right? And again, different enemies. I mean, we have seen this guy, but I feel like there are so many enemies in this game already. I'm stoked for the gameplay. I'm looking forward to fight these. I mean, if we go back to here, actually, we can see this entity, this wolf, is on his back. So knocking entities out maybe is a thing, or at least paralyze them, right? Even launching them mid-air, like we can get launched by enemies' attacks, and we can do that to probably only smaller entities. But this is so fucking sick. Like, I'm looking so much forward to it, to just fight in this game, because it looks so sick. Jesus. Oh, and this looks like another boss. Wait, hold on. Did this guy have multiple heads? What is this? Again, I think this creature has multiple heads. Yeah, it does. It's like a hydra, right? That has multiple heads. It just looks so crazy, man. Yeah. So parrying is a thing maybe as well. I mean, that just happened here, if I saw it correctly. At least it looks like it, and it looks good. So that will be a thing that is pretty damn good. Okay, some movement. Mounts, crazy. What's that? See, again, that creature, that maybe friendly creature looked sick. And what I've just noticed now as well, even on the character showcase video, I think every character has somewhere on his body, the symbol. Now, usually it does not glow, so that I'm asking myself, why is this glowing? Probably because of a special moment, like cutscene in game, or just if you use your special attacks, could be also be the case. But every character does have this symbol somewhere on their body. And now, while this is part of the logo, or just the logo of Wuthering Waves, maybe it will be explained why characters will have it, since I cannot imagine NPCs having it, right? So maybe that is a symbol of power that gave the characters we use their abilities. Oh, so sick. Again, even here, like beautiful lighting, colorful, happy to see, really nice. Really, really cool. So this does look like a cutscene of sorts, huge dragons, really, really cool. Very good trailer. Oh, there's even more. Oh, who's this? Who's this? Now, you see, with Wuthering Waves, since they also a point, like why that they reworked maybe even, was that their characters looked lackluster, like compared to Honkai Star Rail characters even, and Genshin Impact. Because one thing that Genshin Impact does really, really good at, or is good at, is character design. But only with characters you can pull for. NPCs, of course, look boring as hell, but that's a different thing, right? Now, Wuthering Waves was getting quite a bit of hate because their characters looked bad, right? Not interesting enough, too simple. But when I see the other characters, and even this enemy, like I am assuming this is a bad guy, and her as well. Maybe they are, I don't know what. It just looks so fucking good, especially if you think of monsters as well. Like they look really, really sick. I like the colors. They match like these two characters. I'm not sure if he transforms maybe even into it, but also, where was he? See, even this guy, and this one looks more like not necessarily a boss, but maybe, yes, a stronger enemy, but he looks sick too, like with his glowing fingers again. Looks more space-like, right? And then, of course, this battle with this weird creature, which I cannot really see or get a sharp picture of. But even this design, like their entity design, their enemy, like creature monster design, is pretty cool. And with these characters, especially this one, looks really good as well, right? You have a detailed model. You had some rings on a finger as well that don't look like just a, where is it now? Come on. It just doesn't look like a texture. It looks like it is really there, right? It looks like you could take it off. It's not just a texture on her. So I think they are doing pretty well, both in combat, especially in combat, but they have improved their characters as well. Now with this dude, again, I think this will be the main character, so who gives a shit, right? He will be very basic. And again, their character design just has improved so much. So they showed us again with a new good fucking video. They are still working on it. I haven't heard of any delays whenever this game comes out. It looks even more promising than it already did. Again, this game has his focus on combat, but now seeing both monsters and probably just the bad guys, right? Before over here, I am pretty sure this game will do very good with characters as well. I am stoked to play it. I can't wait for it. Fortunately, we do have to wait for it. Anyways, enough talking. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I sparked maybe some interest for Wuthering Waves, and I will see you very soon.